What's up, you guys? Jedi Master Josh here, and today we're going to be opening up two Temporal Forces ETBs. Now, I already opened the second one, but we got Walking Wake and Iron Leaves on these ETBs. We got the 9 packs from the Iron Leaves ETB. These are the Iron Leaves sleeves that come out of the Iron Leaves ETB. We got some dividers for your deck boxes as well with Iron Leaves on them, and the Iron Thorns promo card. Just trying to get through this quickly today. You know, we don't want to be sitting around all day. We got Pokemon packs to open, we got trading card games to play, we got things to collect. But let's go ahead and see what we got. But yeah, welcome back, you guys. We got Temporal Forces today, 2 ETBs, 9 packs in each ETB. There's 2 different ETBs you can get. We've got the Walking Wake one here that I'm opening right now. I opened the Iron Leaves one ahead of time just to save some time here in the video. Let's go ahead and do the old peel the ETB sleeve open. This one, I've ruined this one. Can't use this one. Okay, alright. We're going to go ahead, peel this open, and take a look at the artwork on the inside. So it should have all the pack arts from this set. We've got all the different Paradox puppies, the Paradox puppers on here. Or are they dogs? Are they cats? Are they beasts? I don't even know anymore. Who cares? Alright, we're going to toss that off to the side. And let's go ahead and dig into this ETB and take a look at what we've got. Now, everyone knows what's in an ETB as far as, you know, your brick of energy, your dividers, your sleeves. Sleeves are pretty cool, actually. I like the sleeves. And we've got some damage counters and some condition markers. You'll need these if you want to play the game, so might as well toss those off to the side, keep those safe. But let's dig out our packs and then take a look at this promo card here. We've got 9 more packs of Temporal Forces to go through here. We've got a code card as well if you want to earn this code card, and the code card from the other ETB. Just leave a comment. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever. You don't have to like or subscribe. I don't even really care about that anymore. But if you want to leave a comment, I usually reply to comments with code cards. But we've got Fluttermane here on this promo card. This is actually really sick artwork. I love this. I'll be getting my Pokemon Center stamped promos here soon. But that's everything that's in that box. Let's go ahead and dig into some packs. But yeah, Temporal Forces is out now. It came out on Friday. Here in 2 weeks, it's going to be legal in standard rotation. And it's also going to be the rotation of standard. So standard rotation is going to be happening here soon, and we're going to be losing all E-regulation cards. Now, what that means is that anything that I have a little example here, we got Flaffy. Flaffy, the gold card, shout out to my friend Ultra. Flaffy, the gold card, has an E-regulation stamp down there in the bottom corner, which means it's going to rotate out of standard regulation. So anything F, G, and H is going to be in standard rotation, and you'll have to adjust your decks accordingly. But there's a code card for you guys. Let me know what you're getting from the code cards. Now, I opened a bunch of packs of this last night in the Rattle Pokemon Discord Happy Hour. Ooh, rescue board, not too bad. We've got Sandy Shocks, Grubbin, Dunsparce, and a Koraidon EX. All right, we're starting off with a hit. We take that. All right, Koraidon EX. Pretty good in the Ancient box. There's a new Ancient box decks, Future box decks. There's tons of stuff coming out, tons of new techs. The game is going to get really interesting here really quick. But yeah, so as I was saying, I completely forgot what I was saying, but Temporal Forces, tons of fun. Let's go ahead and see what we got. We got Twilight Masquerade is coming out very, very soon as well. We have like less than 2 months or something like that for Twilight Masquerade, or just roughly 2 months, something like that. It's kind of crazy. But, oh, I know what I was saying. We were opening some Temporal Forces packs last night. If you guys are watching this the day that it gets uploaded, in the Rattle Pokemon Discord. And if you guys want, I'll put the Rattle Pokemon Discord link in the description. You can join that. Join the happy hour on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Hang out. Open packs is completely free. You don't have to worry about anything. And we just hang out. Just a bunch of people hanging out. It's a cool, fun time. I would recommend you have parents' permission if you're under the age of 18. If you're over the age of 18, it's definitely a more adult-centric kind of server. It's the Discord server that I frequent the most on my Discord. So yeah, definitely awesome place to be, and happy hour is a ton of fun. but opened a bunch of packs of Temporal Forces in the happy hour, and got some really amazing hits. I'll show you guys those here. We'll finish this first ETB, and then I'll show you guys those hits, and hopefully we can talk about some of these cards as we kick through them. I'm kind of flying through right now, but we'll kind of slow down as we need to here and there. We'll talk about some Temporal Forces. Temporal Forces, it's really shaping up to be a ton of fun. It's a really fun set to open, really fun set to, you know, lots of stuff for the game as well to play. So yeah, it's really interesting. Looking forward to seeing what people do with it. But we got ourselves a Farigiraf EX. You guys tell me how you say it. But we got ourselves a Terra EX, the first Terra EX of the opening. Pretty awesome. And that might be my first Terra EX from Temporal Forces, just in general. Actually, I haven't pulled any Terra EX. I don't know if Farigiraf is one of them. What's the other one? I think Espathra, maybe? Espathra? I don't know. I might be... These sets are coming out so fast. I don't... It's sometimes I'm losing track of where we're at. But there we go. We got a code card for you guys. Let me know what you're getting from the code cards. Hey, little Rockruff buddy. We got Litten, and we've got Lickitung. Now, Rockruff, I think you can get Duskmane Lycanroc in Pokemon Go now, which is a new thing. That's pretty awesome, so definitely keep your eye out for that. Cool to see Rockruff getting a little feature in the TCG as well. I know there's a Lycanroc deck that, you know, Lycanroc promo or something that came out fairly recently. It's cool, but it's just not that good. We got a code card for you guys right there, and let's see what we can get. We got Turtwig, Poochyena, Wiglet, Meltan, Bianca's Devotion. Now, there's a special illustration rare for that is actually a really good-looking card. I wouldn't mind pulling it. Relicanth. Now, this is a really good card here as well. Relicanth, just a basic Pokemon. You can just throw it down on the bench, and it says each of your evolved Pokemon can use any attack from its previous evolutions. You still need the necessary energy to use each attack, but that's actually really good. In pre-release, it was meant to be teched with Feraligatr, and I think there is a merit for using it with Feraligatr in a standard format deck and actually, you know, performing pretty well. So I'm going to be building Feraligatr, if anyone didn't realize that yet. We're going to have a Feraligatr deck for sure. It's going to happen. But all right, let's go ahead and see what we got in our next pack here. We're getting close to the end of this ETB. Hopefully we can talk about a couple more cool cards here. Hopefully we can pull some really cool cards here. We got Scyther. Love that artwork of Scyther. Now, Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. This is actually a really good card. So it says search your deck for 2 cards, shuffle your deck, and then put those cards on top of it in any order. So this is really good. You could play Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking and then like Refinement with Kirlia to draw the 2 cards, or you can do Concealed Cards with Greninja to draw the 2 cards. You know, there's a bunch of really good ways that you could draw into the 2 cards that you just put on the top of the deck. So if you needed 2 cards, bang, this is your way of getting those exact 2 cards. Really cool. We got Great Tusk, we've got Grotle, and we've got a Cinccino illustration rare. Check that out. That's actually awesome. I love that. This artwork is crazy. Look at there's so much going on in here. We got a little substitute doll or Poké doll, whatever you want to call it. We got Azurill down here. I can't tell exactly what that is too well, but I want to say it's like a Skitty. I think it's Skitty. It's either Skitty or like a Panseer. I think it's Skitty. Pretty sure. Oh, and there's a Mr. Mime peeking in through the window in the back. That's actually, look at that. That's a really cool card. All right, so put that up into the pool, and we got an Iron Thorns to go with it. Iron Thorns, pretty good in this upcoming future box deck. It's not great, but it's pretty good. It's actually kind of good. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. This new set is going to shake up the TCG, the actual game, a ton, and with Twilight Masquerade right around the corner, you know, it's going to be really interesting. So, you know, Standard Rotation and Temporal Forces are both going to hit literally right before EUIC, so we're going to see a really, really interesting, in my opinion, really crazy EUIC, just with a ton of different decks and a bunch of different variations of decks and so on and so forth. And then by the time that NAIC happens, there's Temporal Forces and Twilight Masquerade are gonna be out. So it's just, things are flying in. Yeah, I can't wait. I've probably already said it too many times, but it's gonna get crazy. All right, we got a code card for you guys. Let me know what you get from that code card. We got C-Dot to start. Ooh, and a Totodile. Check it out. We're gonna need that if we're building a Feraligatr deck. And plus, it's Totodile. Look, he's back there. And he's right here. That's awesome. All right, we got Deerling, Pidove, Latias, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. This is actually a reprinted card, but this is a really good card and definitely really good for the Ancient box. And I don't, was the Future Booster Capsule reprinted in this set? I'm not sure. We got a Sizor EX. Check that out. Not too bad. That's actually a really cool looking Sizor there. I like Sizor. I think they could do him a little bit more justice. I think there's a full art of this in the set that is actually really cool though, so we'll see. But there we go, we got that going up into the pull pool. I almost put him face down for like no reason. We've got one final pack from this ETB, and then we're gonna get into the second ETB. Here we go. We got Temporal Forces, final pack. Wish us some luck. Last pack magic. Whatever. All the sayings, right? Okay, we got ourselves a code card for you guys. There's the code card. Let me know what you're getting from the. Okay, Electabuzz, Bramblin, Girafarig. So we got Farigiraf and we got Girafarig. Good, we can evolve now. Okay, we got Salvatore, Bronzong, Screamtail, and a reverse Totodile. You know what? This ETB was a huge win. 2 Totodiles, one of them's reversed. That's awesome. We got Solosis and a Magcargo. Unfortunately, no Feraligators, though. All right, it's okay. We'll get a Feraligator in the next ETB. Now, before we dig into that next ETB, I'm going to show you guys these pulls that I got from last night, and we'll put them up in the pull pool as well. But we got ourselves an A-Spec Neo Upper Energy. Pretty awesome. That's a really great pull. We'll put that up there with the other pulls. We'll get everything sleeved up at the end of the video. These are sleeved, obviously. But we got the Gengar EX Full Art. This is one of the cards I really wanted to pull from this set. I just love... Gengar's awesome, and this artwork for Gengar, it just looks really good with the purplish magenta background, and then a Gengar standing there in the foreground. It looks really good. And then we got ourselves, probably the biggest hit from last night was the Walking Wake EX Special Illustration Rare. This is such a good looking card. Really awesome. I'm still like on the fence about a lot of the Paradox Pokemon, but they're growing on me, and I definitely like Walking Wake. He's definitely cool, so we'll go ahead. He or she is definitely cool. We'll throw that up in the pull pool. We got Airy. We got a Gouging Fire. Airy, this is kind of a broken card. So your opponent reveals their hand, and you discard up to 2 item cards you find there. That's actually, like, that's pretty crazy. That can stop a lot of different decks, you know, like anything that's running off of Rare Candy, you pop that Rare Candy. Chen-Pao, you can pop its Superior Energy Retrievals, and then, you know, so Charizard, Gardevoir, Chen-Pao, all these decks that run off of Rare Candy and use a lot of items and stuff. I mean, Arven is a supporter that is like very staple centric to Charizard, and its effect is search your deck for an item and a tool. So you can essentially just take the items from them as right after they get them. It's kind of insane. But we got ourselves Temporal Forces, pack number 1 of ETB number 2. Let's go ahead and get through this. We've been here long enough, right? We're gonna get through this pretty quick, or at least try to, and we'll see if we can get some decent pulls. We got ourselves an Ekans to start. Now there's an Arbok illustration rare that I've seen a few pictures of. If we can pull, oh, there it is. Future Booster Energy Capsule did get reprinted in this set as well. Awesome. All right, we got Elgium, we got Latias, and we got a Koraidon for the rare with a little dark energy to go with a Roaring Moon or something like that later on, right? We've got ourselves our second pack of Temporal Forces, but let me know what you guys are thinking about Temporal Forces so far. Have you guys been opening any? Have you pulled anything really good? I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments, and I will obviously love to give you guys some of these code cards because I have a ton of code cards and I want to give them away. So just leave a comment and I'll give you guys some code cards. Pretty cool. We got Sableye, we got Iron Valiant, Rescue Board again. Now this, I'll talk about this now that we're here. We've got the retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 1 energy less. If that Pokemon's remaining HP is 30 or less, it has no retreat cost. That's pretty dang good. This is a really good tool. It kind of reminds me of like sort of like Air Balloon or Rescue. Oh no, I'm just about to say Rescue Board. What's the other? Escape Board or something like that. There's been a few different reducing retreat cost cards in the TCG, and this one's just a little bit different in the sense that it has 2 different stipulations where it's 1 energy less, just standard, or it's no retreat cost for anything with less than 30 HP. Pretty cool. We got Rescue Board, we got Sableye, Breloom, and a Gouging Fire EX. Not too bad. This is actually a pretty good card. So for 3 fire energy, this Pokemon can't use Blaze Blitz again until it leaves the active spot, but it does 260 damage in the format that we're in right now, 260 damage is it's quite a lot. It's knocking out most of what is being put in front of you, unless it's a V-Star or a Stage 2 EX. But pretty awesome there. All right, we'll go ahead and throw that up into the pull pool, and we'll get into our next pack. We've got to... we got to get through these packs. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got. We've got our next pack with Iron Crown on it. I'm getting these names down. I'm starting to get these names down a lot better. I obviously played the DLCs for Scarlet and Violet, played Scarlet and Violet all the way through. I love the game. It was really awesome. But sometimes I kind of mix up some of these Paradox Pokemon names just a little bit. We got Iron Hands, we got Duosion, we got a Deerling illustration. Oh, this is so cool. Look at this. He's like moving through the different seasons, or he or she is moving through the different seasons. So there's a few different like forms of Deerling. You have like the fall form, the spring form, the winter form, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. I actually love this. This is super cool. All right, we'll put that up in the pull pool, and we got ourselves a Dunsparce. Dunsparce. All right, we got a few more packs to go. I think we got like 5 or 6 packs, something like that. We got 5 packs remaining. Did I count that right? Yep, 5 packs remaining. All right, we got to get something juicy in here. I'll take another A-Spec. I'd love to pull another A-Spec. I've only pulled the one A-Spec now, and it's the Neo Upper Energy, which the decks that I play don't really need that. I'd love a Master Ball and a Prime Catcher. That would be really cool, but let's go ahead and see what we can get. We've got ourselves Hand Trimmer, Rabska. Ooh, Feraligatr Reverse. Check that out. That's pretty awesome. We got a Meryl, and we've got ourselves an Iron Thorns. Not too bad. Iron Thorns going into the Future Box at some point. I think I kind of want to build Future Box, Ancient Box, and see what they're like, but I really want to build Feraligatr first, and I think I'm gonna take that to like the first locals that I play at after rotation, and it's gonna throw some people off because I've been playing Lost Giratina for like 2 years almost. So they're gonna be like, what the heck is going on? It'll be fun. We'll see what happens. We got Shiftry, Bianca's Devotion, Ribombee, Sentis Scorch, and a Roaring Moon. We were just talking about you just a little bit ago at least. But this attack does 10 more damage for each ancient card in your discard pile. So it does 70 damage for 2 Dark Energy, and then every time you put an ancient card in your discard pile, it'll do 10 more damage. As a basic Pokemon for 2 energy, that's pretty awesome. You could essentially, I mean, if it was like the last turn of the game and you'd emptied your hand and you'd emptied your entire deck and you've, discarded every ancient card you had in there, I mean, there's a possibility that you could get this attack damage to somewhere in, I mean, if you're thinking like, let's say like 30 cards, like 30 cards had ancient stamps on them, like this ancient logo that's up here in the corner, and you were able to discard 30 cards from your deck that had ancient stamps on them, you'd do 370 damage. That's pretty dang good. All right, let's go ahead and throw that off to the side. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen every game or that's going to happen really easily. I'm saying it's a possibility. It's something that could happen, but even if you get only in the mid-range of that damage output, you're still putting out enough damage to really, shake some things up. And it's just a 1 prize card, so it's kind of like, it's kind of good. It's not too much of a liability. You're throwing damage around, and you're only losing 1 prize when it gets knocked out. But let's go ahead and see what we got next. This is our third to last pack. We got Scyther, Skitty, Electabuzz, Bramblin, Iron Jugulus, the Full Metal Lab. This is kind of good. Take 30 less damage on all your metal Pokemon. It's both yours and your opponent's, but there it is. We got the Master Ball A-Spec. Not too bad. All right, I will absolutely take this. Let's see what's behind it real quick. We got Haunter and Magcargo. Okay, let's go ahead and throw those up. But check that out. We got ourselves the A-Spec, the first A-Spec that I've pulled on camera, so that's pretty awesome. But we got an A-Spec Master Ball. Now, I have some of the older A-Spec Master Balls as well, but this is awesome. I'd like to get a few more of these just as like a nostalgia thing, throw them around in different decks and stuff like that, but definitely awesome. Love that. All right, we'll put that up in the pull pool. It's getting sleeved. It'll get sleeved at the end of the video. Don't worry, we'll get to it. All right, all of my cards stay protected. We got ourselves our second to last pack, the penultimate pack. Penultimate means second to last, if you didn't know. So penultimate pack. You learn something new every day. It's what we do around here. There's a code card for you guys, and let's go ahead and see what we got. Ooh, Turtonator. Now I just recently got shiny Turtonator in Pokemon Go, which was like crazy. I actually didn't even know it could be shiny in Go, and then all of a sudden it just showed up for me, which was really cool. So we got Airy, we've got Miraidon, and the best thing yet, a water energy. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our last pack. Wish us some last pack magic. We pulled an ace pack. We pulled a couple of illustration rares. We pulled a couple EXs. You know what? This was a pretty successful video. We got ourselves that reverse for alligator. Ooh, so juicy. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get from our final pack here. Last pack magic. Wish us some luck. All that stuff. If you guys don't mind leaving a like, subscribing. This pack is opening kind of goofy. Means it's got good stuff in it. All right, let's go ahead and hand you guys that code card. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. And let's see what we've got. We got Girafarig, Roselia, Cutiefly, Drillbur, Shaman. Come on, let's see what we've got here. We got Vikavolt, Yamper. Okay, so no illustration rare or special illustration rare, but can we land on something? Ooh, an Iron Crown EX. Not too bad. All right, Cobalt Command. All right, not too bad. We'll go ahead and take that. We'll throw that up into the pool. We'll get rid of this stuff off to the side, and you guys let me know what you think about Temporal Forces, what you think about Pokemon in general, everything Pokemon related. Leave it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.